Welcome back, everybody. It's the Colorado Shootout live from the Rec Room Underground in Denver, Colorado. As we see Gabe Owen breaking off here to kick off his shootout day. He takes on Joven Bustamante. This should be a really, really good game. Looking forward to it. Gabe did have a taste of the shootout in Kansas City. Went pretty well there, but would have loved to have gone even further. He was a late replacement, was Gabe, but he was pleased to get the call, I'm sure. Jumped at the chance to get himself in another shootout situation. Been in since pretty early this morning, shooting some balls, so I'll be hoping he's fighting fit to take on Joven here, who's quite well fancied. He's a bit of a dark horse in this tournament. No one's ever won a tournament, though, sitting in their chair. Really like the way that Gabe's taken these out so far. Just really smooth and clinical. And the former US Open champion. And he's just thinking about his work here. There's a few different ways he can go. Oh, he snuck a little bit of angle there. Cheated the pocket, drifted it in off that point. Now he's where he wants to be. It's the two Steves in the booth, by the way. Is Stephen White,
Mr. Jameson. This is actually, it's kind of a weird turn of events. This is one of the matches that I was excited about when it was Mr. Joey Gray. Unfortunately, he had to pull out. It's still one of the matches that I'm pretty excited to watch because Gabe Owen has played this format before. He obviously enjoys it because he jumped at the chance when we needed a replacement for Joey. So this is going to be a good match. Gabe, former US Open champion. Joven, maybe a little more unknown, but plays phenomenal. So this should be a good one.
Gabe's taken this first rack out really, really nice. It's been clinical from Gabe Owen, this. He's taken his time about things, you know, broke off at 30 minutes and it's taken the best part of 3, but just super, super solid. You can't take it too seriously, it will chew you up and spit you out, as we saw with Tyrell and Chris in the last couple of matches.
Yeah, that was an absolutely brutal match for Tyrell. He just simply didn't get too many opportunities, and the ones that he did get just weren't easy for him. And meanwhile, Chris's layouts looked like they were hand-picked by himself.
Yeah, it didn't get much easier for Chris Reinhold either. He got a few more chances against Jordan Shepherd, but just ran against him, really, and it's difficult to row back.
And as you can hear, it's getting a little louder in here. There's a few more players entering in the building. Of course, the Open starts at 4 o'clock today.
Yeah, we just ticked over 2, so I think the practice time has started to get more and more important.
This is such a fun format with the shootout. Sometimes you forget that there's opening round matches of the Open going on. Of course, you can follow all of the brackets on ultimatepoolusa.com. I believe there's a live scoring tab where you can go follow your favorite junior, your favorite lady, or your favorite player in the Open. Some of these players playing multiple events. I know Sophia Mast, our reigning Women's Open winner.
Is she in all 3?
I think she's in 2. I don't know if she's in the Open. I believe
she'll be the only one who's ever played in all 4 events, of course, because she's in the shootout.
This is true.
Yeah, in the juniors and the women's.
and she's got a tough match against Dave Matlock, but she commented on my Facebook page, and she said, I may be the underdog, but I'm going to put up a fight. So all heart for Sophia Mast. I'm definitely, being unbiased, I definitely have a little bit of a hope to see her do well. And
well, it's difficult to not want to see Sophia do well. First shootout appearance, we're chucking her in at the deep end, really, but
with probably the most experienced bar table player in the country, if maybe not the world. Dave Matlock was highly regarded as the best bar box player. Our 7-foot tables here are going to treat him very well.
It was brilliant actually listening to Melissa Little in the last commentary. She was saying she grew up sort of idolizing David Matlock and all the sort of stories and rumors that went around as they were kids about him. The rumors were that he locked himself in a room with a bar box and a restroom and a refrigerator for 6 months and came out the world champion because no one could quite figure out how he was such a master at that specific table.
Well, and Dave enjoyed the shootout format in Kansas City so much, he said, I had to make the trip to Colorado because I like playing it. And that's telling for somebody who played the old rules.
Absolutely.
I mean, old rules. And he's seen the game progress one way or the other in different rule sets and different types of 8-ball games coming in. There's still 3 more matches to go. But Jordan Shepard, Chris Melling, Tom Cousins, and then what might have been considered the underdog, Ricky Evans, of course. He's got a 2-0 record against Shane Thompson now. Shane just unfortunate in that very tight-knit match. Wow.
Oh, Joven, how have you not got a ball there?
There's 4 balls in the pocket.
That's tough. It really is tough. Not a lot wrong.
So unfortunate. And Gabe here with another chance to make something happen. Can't put it past Joven to make a big swing comeback if he needed to, because I've seen it happen before.
Yeah, and they're always possible, but they always feel more possible in the shootout environment when the clock is such a factor and mistakes are sometimes a little bit more prevalent. I feel like matches can swing very, very quickly. We saw it in match 1 with Ricky Evans and Shane Thompson. Ricky getting over the line in the end, but not without a big scare. After being 4-1 up, it went to 5-5 in the blink of an eye, really. I love that shot from Gabe.
Yeah, that was such a showing for Shane. Obviously, he's going to say, "Oh, I didn't like it," but Shane is so resilient. He was actually my pick to go to the finals in this tournament. So it just goes to show you that, there can be a favorite, there can be somebody that you believe to be the winner, but the format it's for the fans, and it can make things very, very exciting.
Yeah, it's quite funny actually. The strap line, the tagline of Ultimate Pool USA is it's for the players, which it absolutely is. I'm not disagreeing with that, but the shootout is
for the
yeah, the shootout is not for the players. The shootout is just for the fans. Everything else completely player focused, but yeah, this is all about fun and how much we can put these great players under a load of pressure and see what happens.
Yeah, most of the Ultimate Pool USA leagues are about 3 weeks in on the very first session. Of course, we ran a 4-week test session to try and figure out what things could be tweaked and changed, and we got some great feedback from that. And now we are live in our first full session for Ultimate Pool USA. And the tagline there for the players is all about the players for the league. $100,000 grand prize for our grand finals. That's going to be next year in October. Of course, we'll have several events between now and then, and we'll get to follow that as it goes. If you haven't got information on how to join a league, or if you don't have a league in your area and you'd like to become a league operator, a franchisee, reach out to us find us on Facebook. You're watching us here. Go ahead and find that information slip and give us a shout, because $100,000, that's nothing to blink an eye at.
It's serious. It's serious, all right. It's a brilliant shot right there from Gabe Owen. Really got through the ball nicely. Wasn't an easy couple of balls to link up, these two, but that was really nice. And again, difficult really to pick much fault with what Gabe Owen has put out here in the first 3 frames. Joven Bustamante has not hit the table yet.
If one of your players goes out in the shootout, don't worry, they still have a chance to be in the open, and you get to see them play again. There's a big break.
Well, for Joven fans, it's starting to, the prospect of seeing him in the shootout later on tonight is starting to look pretty bleak, because Gabe isn't just playing well on open table, he's breaking well too, and things are starting to look ominous. 3-0 feels like you can come back. 4-0 and starts to just tilt the scales a little bit. Again, just a really nice, subtle little nudge. Really like the way Gabe's gone about his work so far. Been really impressed.
Well, you know, I don't want to get the year wrong, but Gabe Owen was a U.S. Open champion, and I want to say,
I believe it's 02.
I feel like it's maybe 05.
Okay.
Somewhere around that range, so early 2000s. And since then, you didn't see a whole lot of him. He's been here or there, but not a whole lot. But this is another one of these old school players that he liked the format of Ultimate Pool USA, and he wanted to come back again. So it's really cool to see some of the players who quit playing for a while, and now they're back. Probably the biggest one would be Justin Bergman, who we're going to get to see later against Cleve Thompson.
Yeah, agreed. 2004. So there we go. We were both in the ballpark.
Yeah, we were very close. I know.
Yeah, for 20 years ago now.
20 years ago, but and what's funny is you haven't seen Gabe on the stage a lot, but again, he was quick to jump in on Ultimate Pool. So, you know, Justin Bergman, Dave Matlock, Gabe Owen. It's a testament to how much fun the tournament is, because in the end, you never play a tournament that isn't at least fun.
Go enjoy yourself, haven't you?
Yeah. Some players will go out of their way to play what they enjoy to play, and see, of course, Gabe Owen here. So that means that he enjoys it. It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to watch, and you know, of course, at this level of professional, to be able to get in to an invitational that's for the best of the best players, it's got to feel good to him to be able to get up here and show that he's still got it, that he's still relevant and he can still play the game.
Oh, can't he? I must admit, I think he had a little bit too much angle on that last shot. I think if he could have just rolled through, if he was straight, left himself almost a half ball angle on this 10 to go up to the top of the table, he'd have been perfect. Right now, this feels like he's going straight into the 7, and I don't think he can avoid it.
Yeah, I think he was trying to kind of stun it, but that's an opportunity here for Joven, and of course he's been sitting in the chair for so long he kind of jumped up. I believe
he's not going to waste any time.
I believe Joven is going to take this opportunity to try and get the speed of the table down and just take it nice and smooth with everything that he does. Joven, a quick player as it is.
Yeah, you think he's suited to the shootout?
Yeah, I think so. I really do. First real look at how he's playing, but you know, he looks like he's hitting the ball good. His break needs to come together for him to stay, you know, competitive, but
It's not like he's breaking badly. That's the thing that he needs to take a bit of heart from. He's hitting the break fine. There's nothing wrong with it. He just needs his luck to start to go his way. But, well, he's had one chance at open table, and Joven Bustamante has won one frame. He's back in the hunt at 3-1.
A lot of power and pop. He's got a ball down. He's got multiple balls down. Just needs a good shot opener, and I think he's got it. The 8-ball is in a tough spot. Yeah, balls going into both sides in the corner. Yeah, this is. He nearly had a golden break there, but stopped just a little high. I think for Joven, one of the biggest things for him, because he does like to get very low onto his cue stick, I think he just needs to be aware of his shirt, make sure it's tucked in, because we are playing all ball fouls. And even just the slightest touch, your shirt, your wrist, anything contacting a ball is going to be a ball in hand foul. He went about that in a way that I wouldn't have thought to go.
No, I always thought that
the 8-ball.
Yeah, I just assumed it did, to be honest with you. But I like the way he went about it.
Slow down cue ball.
Aye, perfect. It's a great visit to the table. And all of a sudden, from 3-0 down, looking odds on to be 4-0 down.
Shootout.
Yeah, yes, please. If you are just joining us, both Jordan and Chris won their 2 matches, 6-0 and 6-1. Took them a combined total of about 25 minutes.
Jordan plays so fast, and I mean, obviously we know Chris does, but Jordan, especially in the final, if you go back and watch the Kansas City shootout, he played so quick against Chris and really dismantled Chris without him getting an opportunity. So there's a lot of action coming up here today, guys, and this is just the first event. I'm very, very excited to watch Sophia and Dave Matlock play. I think that's going to be one where your crowd around the arena is going to be stacked.
And right now it feels like it's building up as well. We could be in for a bit of a big finish here between Gabe Owen and Joven Bustamante. Gabe would just be pleased to get to the table and have a chance to stop the rot, really. He was playing so well until he made one mistake, and so far he has only made one mistake. We've had five racks of pool, only one error, but a really high standard. The 1 ball is going to be Gabe's biggest issue, and I thought it connected quite nicely to the one he just potted, but just needs to play a good shot here, hit the gap.
Yeah, the speed here is so important.
It's okay, I think. He wanted it to hurry up, but I think it's just got there. Might not have loads of options for the 8 ball. I think he has to come back. Makes it a tougher shot.
Yeah, this is just a nice little tuck draw shot. You're just trying to get your cue ball on the line towards the 15, kind of like that.
Played it really well.
He did play it very well. It's easy to talk about how it's done. That's a very difficult shot to execute effectively and accurately. So Gabe Owen showing why he belongs in the shootout.
Yes, he is. And Gabe Owen back to that 2-rack lead.
I think that'll put him in a good position. You don't want your first shot on 15 seconds to be one that's very tough, and this is very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, he didn't. To be honest, it's unfortunate to scratch. I think it always is, but there's an element of user error there from Joven. If you watch this break again, he's very, very close to scratching in the side pocket, and you know he can have a few complaints about scratching in the top left, but he was close anyway.
Yeah. And so I think what he's trying to do, and he's not getting the reaction, is he's the pop. The pop on the break. His cue ball is not getting airborne after contact. And that's something that you kind of want. You kind of want it to pop a little bit. It generally helps with the cue ball not going towards that side pocket. But that's neither here nor there now, because Gabe Owen is now in a situation where he's got a pretty clean run out and looking to go on the hill.
Yeah, you're not expecting anything too controversial here.
And the atmosphere in here is getting closer and closer to the open first round matchups, and lots of people rolling in and trying to get a little practice in along with the shootout going on. So it's a busy place in here. Lots of players enjoying the action. Oh, watch the shot clock.
We just got there. How's the leave? Pretty good. You'll be so happy that 14's just crept above that side pocket.
Yeah, and that's Gabe's first real brush with the 15-second shot clock.
Oh, how well has he played that? That's perfect. Absolutely perfect from Gabe Owen. This will take him to the hill. So an iffy moment, but two fabulous shots.
Watching Gabe Owen up 5-2 against Joven Bustamante making his debut. And the cue ball just instantly into the side pocket.
Yeah, it's like it evaporated, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't even see how it happened.
It instantly disappeared.
That was a little crazy. What happened here? That just went straight in. But it went so quickly.
Really bad break that from Gabe Owen, but well, Joven, if it's going to happen, it has to start right here. He needs minimum 3 frames in a row. Gabe can't be allowed to win anymore if Joven is to qualify through here.
Yeah, now Joven, this is his first taste of that 15-second shot clock, and he needs to be weary. You know, you don't want to rush, but he needs to be weary of that shot clock.
Is he okay? I think he's just okay.
I think he can make the 11 in the corner. It doesn't hold much. I believe he has an extension available, but he's going to have to use it.
Yeah, he uses it there.
I feel like maybe taking the 15 in the side here and just bumping the 1 might be the play. I think he's got tunnel vision a little bit, but he played it really well.
Oh, he's played that that's as good as you can play that shot.
Yeah, that 15-second shot clock can definitely give you tunnel vision at times. Oh, I don't think he's going to like this. Oh, he came out okay.
Yeah, just held up in time. And he's in ship shape now. Here's Joven Bustamante. This 8 ball to keep him alive. And he absolutely fires it in. He can, of course, win 3 to win 6-5. And he'll just take 1 for now. Get himself going. It's a great break. I think a pretty good split as well. There's a great chance here. Solids look really, really good.
Yeah, the 2 ball has an open pocket right there where the 5 ball is. Really all he needs is just to get an opportunity at the 3 to set up for the 2, which he's going to do right now.
Yeah, these should be gone. Come out so nice for Joven, these. Can't really wish for much better than that.
Yeah, you know, he's really taking his time. Sometimes you see players, once that 15 seconds hits, they go straight to their shot, they go straight down and they shoot. He's not really doing that.
Well, he seems quite conscious, doesn't he? You can see him just check back there a moment ago to check the scoreboard, which is in the arena for the players. It's a big screen with some big numbers on it, so you can't fail to miss your match clock or indeed your shot clock.
And I've seen in the past, unfortunately, a good player from Texas, Mr. Justin Espinoza, the shot clock was kind of a burden to him because he was so worried about it that it caused him to make mistakes that he doesn't normally make. So you don't want that to happen, but you have to be conscious of what's going on with the shot clock and the match clock, because it comes into play, and it looks like it might come into play here because we have right around 5 minutes left, and Joven Bustamante is going to take it to 4-5. He's trailing just 1 rack, and it's going to be Gabe Owen's break.
It's a hammer break. It's an absolute hammer break.
The possibility is that he has an opportunity to get out, but it's not an easy get out. He's got a few balls that he's got to mess around with.
I think you've got to take stripes here.
Yeah, the 10-1-15 combination.
Yeah.
But the time clock doesn't give him much of an opportunity to think.
I'll also say that your first shot on stripes isn't easy. I think you have to take the 11, and that is missable.
And he doesn't have much time. Shot clock running down, waiting till the last second. He made it.
Brilliant shot. That could be a match winner.
That could be the point where, you know, we say, okay, this is where Gabe Owen put the nail in the coffin. But again, the shot clock not giving him enough time to kind of get ready.
So I just wonder if it'll be the 3-ball combo now.
Yeah, I think he's got to take it here, and he's got to take it with a little bit of angle so the 10-ball moves off the 1.
Oh, he'll take that. Look at the position onto the 14 as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure he loves where the 10-ball is, because now he's going to have to draw back. Little mistakes here could cause big problems.
Well, he can save it. He can get up there. There's a fairly sizable gap. Just needs to be anywhere by the left side of the table, near the side pocket, and I think he's okay.
Well, he's got a little bit of angle, but this is going to be a punch shot, and I think the 6-ball's in the way. Unless he's just going to steep draw it, and just get a big draw on it. This could get tough.
Yeah, he's played that really well.
Hit it well.
You can see he just had to limber up for that one, had to elevate the butt of the cue. And he's played that one really well. It's been a bit of a fright for Gabe Owen.
And what could have been for Joven Bustamante, with one simple mistake, we could have seen a lot of different things, but it's not going to be today. Joven Bustamante falls to Gabe Owen here in the Colorado Shootout. Wow, what a match.